for me, the dichotomy of positive and negative and the battery just represents who I am and who I want to be in dancehall.
Welcome back to another episode of Vibes and Insight with Nando. Hope everybody is doing alright and everybody is doing good. In this episode, I want to talk about the sustainability of Alkaline and how he manages to maintain his image and his character in the dancehall space, and how did he manage to stay relevant and how did he manage to maintain his brand. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. First things, some may say Alkaline fall off, some may disagree to it. Now here's my take. Alkaline is not just an artist, right? Alkaline is a brand. So in certain aspect, he tries his very best to manage the sense into branding himself more than just all about the music. So he puts himself out there to do the shows them and so forth. So in some sense, even though people may say he's not the artist right now, he tries his very best to make sure his brand himself is out there in the world. Like he's always required to do a show, or he's always needed to do a show out there. Like he always has a show to do. So over the years, we've seen it. Alkaline puts out a massive amount of hits on top of hits, and you want to know why he has done those things in the past? He did all of those great things just so he can maintain his craft in the 21st century, in a year like now, in a newer era like now. So in a sense, he creates the hits knowing very much that years to come he's going to try to maintain himself off of those hits. It's a saying. Work smart and not hard. So to work smart, right, in Alkaline sense, he works very much smarter in the earlier years of his career, putting out hits after hits, and then years to come, like the year we're in now, the era that we're in now, he's maintaining his image, he's maintaining the substance that he puts out in the music. So to say that is, he's not killing up himself now, right? He's not doing too much. He's feeding off of his crops that he sows. As the saying would say, you reap what you sow. He's feeding off of his crops that he sowed. So the crops that he sowed from an earlier time in his career, that is what he's reaping off of. So it's safe to say that he's not even doing much. He's not even acting up himself. He's not more so in a competition with anyone. So it's more so like he's enjoying life currently. Because one thing you gotta understand for sure is that music doesn't last forever. Nothing does last forever, but enjoyment, experience, the exploring, exposure, everything like that it has to do with you and connecting to the universe and to the world and to nature. So it's safe to say that Alkaline is more so enjoying the crops that he had reaped from an earlier time in his career. So in this age, he's just taking it easy. Like you would say he's in a cruise mode, more so in a cruise mode. So he brands himself, created this festival called the New Rules. So with the New Rules festival creating and him putting out music consecutively or consistently in his time now, he's living off of those music from the past, and he's also maintaining the brand and the image with current music. Even though some may say they are not hitting, but with he knows that with the fan base that he has and he's creating gradually as he grows in his career, he knows that they are die-hearted and they will go the very end for him. So he knows that with them sticking around his fan base, he can always and he will always maintain his image and his brand. Separate and apart from that, right? Alkaline more so understands the ins and out of dancehall. He understands that there are certain steps that needs to be taken before you can run or before you can fly high. So saying that he understands, I would say Alkaline knows that in everything that you do, you should always have a plan B. You should always have a strategy to say if something doesn't work out, something else can work. So what I'm saying is that Alkaline knows that with Vybz Kartel being released from prison, remember, Alkaline was the person that filled the gap that was in dancehall when Vybz Kartel was behind bars, right? So he knows that he's the void that filled a certain gap in the industry as an artist. So he knows that in his earlier career, he knew that he had to do as much as possible because he wants to be great. He's trying to make his brand significant, trying to make his brand more so collective, a column, more so to stamp it, He's trying his very best at his earlier time to go out there, stamp his name, not being entangled in any drama and animosity, just let the music speak for itself. So he does that, and then in a later time, as time goes by, we see now that his name is a column in the music industry. His name is more so it is carved in the industry. So you can't mention dancehall without mentioning him also. So you see, he's being mentioned even with legendary artists. He's being placed in cover arts with legendary artists. Though he may be in dancehall, but he's still young, but he's still being compared and attached with legendary artists. So Alkaline predicted all of this, that was gonna happen. He predicted all of this that was gonna happen. So he knew from a taller time that if this man do ever get released, he knew that the gap that he filled and this man come take the gap, he knew that everyone else was gonna sway the other way. So what did he do? He created his own collective cult like fans. So with his fan base growing as time goes by and the other guy fan base, it more so collided. It more so becomes like a competition with the fans. It more so it's like a factor between two sides. I go at it with each other, and I'm talking about the fan base. So if you mention one, the other one not gonna like it. If you mention the other one, the other one not gonna like it. And some more, it will cause more so eruption in the playground. It will cause eruption. So Alkaline knows that and decided that, alright, in my earlier days, I go put in the work. I go put in as much work. So by the time I reach maybe say 30, I can look back on the fruits them, my fruit and my labor, and look back and say, yo, me did do this, no, me did do that, no. When you can't compare me, or you would say, if you not talk about me, talk the facts when you not communicate about me. So he did all of those things back in those earlier times. So he managed to maintain his image and his brand. He manages to maintain it from a taller time coming to now. So that's some of the key points and key things why you can look at it and say, yo, even though Alkaline may not be the artist of artists or the talk of the town, he is the talk of the town, I should say. But he may not be the artist, but still, he is one of the artists that you can count on whenever conversation start, whenever there's about who have the fans, who this, who that. So he is one of those in the middle of those conversations. So from all those years, and that's what I said to most, I would say to most artists, if you're trying to make it big, or if you are trying to go the long journey, you will have to put in the work from an earlier time, consecutively, consistently. Like now, you see Alkaline don't put out music that much. But when you look back upon a time when he was that guy in his career, and he's still that guy, he was putting on hits after hits. Even though some of his tunes them not hit, but because he's on a trajectory where he's hot and he's buzzing, every song when he put out just connect, hit. But now, he hoping a space for the younger artists them to capitalize off of that way him do back in our time. So everybody, most of the artists them should learn from that same strategy with Alkaline showcase. Put in the work consistently, so by the time 10 years pass in your career, you can look back and say, I did this, I did that. So even if somebody are trying to, even if people are say, yo, you fall off or you this or you that, as long as you have a collective fan base or a cult like fan base, a fan base will support you to the very end, even when you're not hot, then you will know, say, yo, them are go there for you, them are stand up for you, them are push your music no matter what. And that is one of the reasons why you see, even when Alkaline are hot and consistently, I get the shows them have him own show. And that's the thing, the smartest thing to do, creating your own brand from an earlier age, so you can have all your shows, your own show, your own festival, your show go world, your show become globally. See, Alkaline have him show in Canada, have it in New York, have it in Jamaica, know him I go have it in England, the UK. So that's the thing I would say to most artists. If you're trying to make it big, don't just focus on the now and you want a hot song now. Even when the songs are not hot, consistently putting in the work collectively and making sure that it will speak for you years to come. If you're saying, oh, me have a one hot song now, it can cool up. No, that is not how it works. You have to put in the work. Even when the next song miss. What the thing is with artists and artists don't understand is, you see the thing called catalog. Catalog is it's more so of a meaningful thing. Catalog, if you have to build a catalog, right? As an artist, building a catalog is a must. So while you're building a catalog, even when every song don't hit, that is how you can look back on a catalog, because music is very much subjective to the ears of people. So you may have a sober mood today and you want to listen to conscious music. You may have a upbeat mood tomorrow with a high energy. You want a hyper type of music, a hybrid sound or whatever. So that is it. Music is very much subjective to the ear. So building a catalog is very much key. And that is why we see Alkaline currently still doing it with the fan base, with the catalog, with the brand and the image. If he had never had the brand and never built his fan base from an earlier time in his career, no one would listen to him, because Alkaline figure out and understand, say, yo, it's upon a different level still. Majority of the fans them, or majority of the listeners them not rate him. Him realize, say, most of the fans them not rate him, not his fans, but him realize, say, the whole dancehall space, the industry, it is split in different areas, different spaces. So him realize, say, him and him click over here, so, and another side of them click over there. So him realize, say, them other fans they now go really give him this day, the time of the day, because them already choose them sides. So what you think him do? Build fame, own cult like fan, fame, own brand, fame, everything. So far in my eyes, it may seem like Alkaline is creating his own dancehall. He's creating his own little platform where his music speak to his residents, to his fans. So even though you may say the music not hot, the music not connect like how it used to, he realized that while
July
another man out the road, you know me attack already. While another man out the road I do it, Vibes Cartel, he knows that the fans them go sway to him. Him know say the fans them go sway to Vibes Cartel, so what him do? Create him own space so the fans them can resonate and relate and understand. So in my eyes, way I see it, it look like Alkaline create him own a space for himself with him fan base, branding and everything. So that are some of the key things, and that is why Alkaline manages to maintain his image, maintain his brand. You don't see Alkaline don't even have Alkaline don't even put his music on certain distribution. He has his own distribution. He has his own label, New Era Production. So I know when you see it and realize, say, yo, this man realize where the game has swayed to, you know. So him strategize himself and having plans them ahead of time for maintain and manage him career as him grow. Cause him know say the other fans, the other side of fans them now go really connect with him, cause what them done pick them side. So him build it from the ground up and build everything from the scratch. And that is why I think is the reason why Alkaline manages to maintain his brand and image. Let me know what you think in the comment section. You know, it's vibes and insight with Nanda already. I spit some gems too. No? Hope you can relate and understand what I say. You know it, go man. Mad thing. Out.